What if I told you that choosing a wrong degree can cost you lakhs of rupees lost in income over your career? And no, I'm not saying that you pursue an MBA or you become an engineer. But here's the interesting part. The degree alone doesn't determine your salary. The skills you build, the industry you enter, the college you attend, and the career path you choose does determine how much you can earn. So today, let's look at some of the degrees that can lead you to high-paying careers in India in 2026. And more important, I will also tell you what you can do with each one of them. Let's start with the most obvious one, computer science and information technology. There's a reason why these degrees keep appearing at the top. India's 2026 employability data put computer science graduates at around 80% employability and IT graduates at around 78%. But a computer science degree doesn't automatically mean a high salary. You can graduate and become a software developer, or you can specialize in AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, cloud computing, data engineering, and many such things. These specialized areas can have very different earning potential. If you are choosing a CS degree, don't immediately think that I will learn coding and I'll be set. Think in terms of which high value problem can I learn to solve. Because with AI, learning to code is becoming increasingly accessible. Knowing how to build useful, smart systems is now becoming much more important. The second is engineering. Now, I will not deliberately say that engineering equals high salary because this is an enormous category. In fact, the outcomes can vary depending on your specialization and the industry you enter. India's current landscape is becoming particularly interesting because it's not only increasing the demand for software, but it's also increasing the opportunities for hardware, automation, industrial systems, and semiconductors. So, if you're choosing engineering in 2026, don't just ask which branch pays the most. In fact, you should ask which industries need this skill 5 or 10 years from now. That's a much smarter question. The third degree is MBA. Now, an MBA doesn't automatically mean a high paying degree. The college, specialization, role, and previous experience do significantly matter. Now, there's also a huge salary gap between a top business school and a less established institution. For example, India's 2020-26 data shows that there is a huge mismatch between salary expectations and actual incomes. 54% of the surveyed MBA students expected to earn more than rupees 12 lakh per year, but only 47% of them secured that level. So don't immediately think that MBA is equal to high salary. Think in terms of top MBA plus valuable specialization plus strong skills plus good role is equal to potentially high salary, and that's a completely different equation. The fourth degree is medicine. Now, becoming a doctor takes years of education and training, so you cannot directly compare its career path with a 4-year technology degree. But medicine can offer a huge earning potential long after specialization. The catch here is the payoff usually comes much later. So you are investing more years in education and training before reaching higher earning levels. So if you're choosing to become a doctor only because they earn a lot, then that's probably not enough. Because you need to be comfortable with time commitment, the nature of the profession. Because a high salary is not the only cost to a degree. Time is also a cost. Now finally, we have a degree for those students who don't want to pursue medicine or engineering, and that is finance, economics, and commerce. A degree like BCom, finance, or economics can lead to careers in investment banking, asset management, risk, consulting, fintech, etc. But an undergraduate degree alone may not be enough for the highest paying roles. Therefore, you may need to stack additional skills on top of that. For instance, Excel, SQL, data analysis, communication. Or you can pursue a master's degree, CA, CFA, etc. So this is, I think, where the future of our education system is heading. Instead of asking which degree is the best, you should instead be asking which skill stack can I build around my degree.